Hey, you guys, stop spawning while I'm asleep. Chop. 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 And you, I see you hanging about over here. Chop. Chop, 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 chop. Right, good. Anyway, right. Yes, so, hello. Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail. I see a drown behind me. Here on the Truly Bedrock survival realm, and today we're pretty much going to do pretty much what we did last time. Well, I don't know actually what we're going to do. I'm in a real big bug for recording at the minute. I cannot get away from this world. I am so excited. I've got so many plans. I've got loads of stuff I want to do. I'm really looking forward to getting this house done. I've got loads of plans for redstone things. I've got loads of plans for shops. I've got so many ideas of things I want to do. And I'm doing it again where I'm recording in literally all my free time. And I'm getting head again. So I'm actually recording this video on the 11th of September 2019, and it probably won't come out to you for at least another week after that, just because of the way things work. And I know in the last video I was like, oh, give me ideas for internal decorations for this, and I'm not even going to have put that video out for like nearly another week until that video comes out, so I can't get your comments on it. But for the sake of today's video, just because I can't wait to get on here and get cracking, I'm going to go and build some buildings around those two little farmy bits like over there. And let me just fly, and I've got loads of wood in my inventory because I've been playing with my staircase and my hallway on my house, and I'm going to show you that in the middle. So yeah, in a minute. So yeah, I'm going to wrap these up in something. I've no idea what yet. Inspiration will hopefully come to me soon. But yeah, this bit. So in the last video we had the lounge, which hasn't changed at all. The lounge is exactly the same as it was, which looks really, really nice. I'm really happy with it. And the outside didn't have any of this wood. None of this wood was here. And what I've done, obviously, it makes the walls literally 2 meters wide, if you think of it in Minecraft stuff, but it allows you to decorate on the front and the back of the walls by doing the design the way I have. So that was the whole point of doing it this way. And I've come up with this internal wall for the inside of the hallway, which I think is quite nice. It's kind of a little bit pillager-esque with the whole blocks that are facing the other way. And then we've got these trapdoors at the top and the bottom, which do have gaps in. And now I was thinking we could put sea lanterns in there or something like that. We don't need to. We don't need to put anything in there, but just in case we wanted to. The other thing we could put in there is things like buttons and things for secret doors and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, there's just opportunity to do things. And these note blocks, I think, make a really nice trim around the top. I really like the colour between the stairs there and the trapdoors there, because the reddishness of the note block sort of almost marries up with the reddishness of the inside of that wood there. So I really like those. I did bring them down here and put them around there as well, but it was too much. So I think just having a little bit of it, just a little highlight of them here and there, I think that's good. But anyway, getting carried away, let's not work on my house. Let's go and do something else. Right, let's do this, guys. And after a few minutes of hard work and graft, I have finished. There we go. That is a nice quick little build to cover up those farms. I say it's a nice quick little build. That's taken absolutely ages and used pretty much all of my wood and resources. So what it is a barn with an extension, and I'm going to talk you through the process here. This is what I started with, and this is supposed to be like a modern extension to the older barn. So you'll notice the difference here inside. We've got the dark oak wood, which is the support of the barn, and the extension's got the spruce oak wood. And the reason for that is that the spruce oak is slightly brighter, so it looks like it's been around, it looks like it's a bit newer, whereas the dark oak looks like it's been around a bit longer. So I like the idea that we had this big barn that just had this one little farm in it, and then it had an extension on the back, which was basically joining up those other two as well. And I think it's come out really nicely. I've not made a big barn like this before, and I'm really happy with it. There's quite a bit of detail on it. Not tons, but it is actually quite big. It doesn't look quite big as I'm flying around, but it is actually pretty big. And I haven't done the detail on that side yet, but if you looked around the other side, there was quite a bit of detail on that face. Let's see if we can come around here and see that a bit better. Yeah, on this one. So we've got the hatch and we've got the top window as well. And as you saw inside a minute ago, we've got like a sort of a hard standing area here, which is where you'd expect to find sort of machinery and things like that. We've got some wood sort of left over there and a bit of cobble left over there and some melon and pumpkin storage over here. No, it looks like that wooden beam has been broken off there. I need to sort that out. That's not supposed to look like that. We've got our little farms here with the light coming through the back wall as well. I thought that was quite a nice touch. We'll have a look around there as well. I haven't done anything with these farms. The holes are still in the floor, but I have made the path work around them a bit janky, a bit soggy, like it's been trodden in a little bit, as you'd expect to find. This can go away now, and that hole there needs filling up properly. So then we've got lots and lots of beams, lots of structural stuff holding it all up. And what I quite like about this top section up here, although it's pretty bare at the moment, I wanted some hay bales, but it seems no one on the server's got any hay bales at the moment, and or at least nobody that's responded to me. But can you see how I've got the odd lantern just sort of scattered about? Now, obviously, that's for mob spawning stuff, but I quite like the idea that the farmer, whoever owns this barn, has come around and just dropped the odd lantern here and there just to keep it nice and light, and he keeps them on so you can see what he's doing. And I think it looks really good. I think it looks great. I'm really happy with it. It has taken quite a long while, but yeah. Now, there are obviously quite a few dark spots in here. I haven't done any underfloor lighting. Those sea lanterns are just left from when we built that farm. We could probably do to move them and make that a bit brighter. We do need some decoration and a little bit of different textures and stuff in the wall just to make it not quite so smooth. But I'm happy with that for now. This is not a focal build. It's not like the build that's supposed to be the focus of my base, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Let's just have a look round the back here then at this back wall of the extension. And you can see I've just filled that basically with lots of fence posts. So barns are generally pretty open to the environments. The idea of them is they're just a rain shelter, really, barns. They're just a rain shelter to keep your machinery and your produce dry more than anything. Okay, so while I was building my barn, I pretty much run out of spruce and dark oak. Dark oak mainly, actually. I'm not too bad on spruce, but I could definitely do with some more. So I've come over to Prowl and Sap's log shop, and they've completely sold out. And I know where it all is, and I know who bought it. It was, of course, Slack, who needs it to build his witch hut. He bought out the entire log shop, which is really good for Slack, but no good for the rest of us. And look, actually, it looks like he's used a lot of it, but yeah, he's got tons and tons of stuff here. I'm not going to pinch it. So what I have been doing, as you can see from the dark oak in my pocket, I have actually been chopping trees myself. Ugh, something that I swore I'd never do. I don't like chopping trees. It's really boring. And I've got quite a bit of dark oak now. I've done quite a bit of dark oak. You can still see over here the... Whoa, where did that explosion come from? What? What? Did you hear that explosion? What went back? That's ghast fire. There was a ghast, right? I bet the gas came through my portal. Yeah, there was a ghast, right? There was a ghast in the other side of the nether portal and I scooted past it. I guess it tried to ambush me by coming through my nether portal the other side and ha! Ghast, you blew yourself up, idiot face. Right, anyway, that was really weird. That was really, really weird. Right, so, yeah, as you can see, I've been chopping these dark oak trees now, and I'm going to do some spruce trees. But the best way to get spruce trees is the 4 sapling spruce trees, which means they grow giant, which means really the best way of getting those is ender pearls. And I don't have any ender pearls, so we're going to have to go to the end and see if we can get some ender pearls. And going to the end obviously means going through the nether, so this could be interesting. We'll see if that ghast is still there and what actually caused the accident. I'm a little bit worried about going through here and the ghast being there still and shooting me. But yeah, it was really weird. I just watched that video back and there was no sign of anything at my portal. Even if you freeze frame it, there was nothing there. And that ghast's still there. So what was it? Oh, unless the ghast must have shot a fireball through my nether portal and it spawned or went all the way through into the overworld. That's the only thing that makes sense. Anyway, right, to the end. And the entrance to the end portal is, of course, near our little village city area. It's just over here. It's not been decorated, really. It needs some work. I think it needs a little bit of love and attention, the end portal room. But yeah, basically this T drops down to this water here and brings you to the end portal, which is very, very handy. Oh, and there's a cow. How handy. Let's go. All we want is a handful of ender pearls. So yeah, not too many, just a few. And without an enderman farm on the realm, the easiest way to get ender pearls is literally to just make a little platform above your head, look at the enderman and chop them as they come. The only problem with this is that they do tend to wander off when they get hurt, and sometimes they forget that they're chasing you. So I maybe put them in a little pit, but I still think they're going to end up teleporting away. But yeah, it could take a little while, but we'll get there. We've got looting 3 on this sword, so it shouldn't take us too long to get a handful of ender pearls. Come on. Come on. There we go. Well, I waited for quite a long time and none of the Endermen were coming, none of them were respawning. I thought, where are all the Endermen at? And I had a little fly around and they are all here. They are literally all down here. Look, every single Enderman in the world is down there. So we need to get them to teleport up to us up here. And I don't know if they'll teleport all this way up here. If we can get them to teleport to us up here, that would be really good. But I don't know. Well, they will. We just don't want to stay on the ground long enough. Yeah, we need to find a way of killing them without them being able to get us. Oh, some of them are falling down. Come on, guys. Come get me. Come get me. Come on. You can do it. You can get up this hill. You've got teleportations. Ah! Skip. Uh-oh. Right, I need to fly. Playing dangerous games here, FoxyNoTail. Under here. There we go. Right, don't get me. You can't get me. Just let me chop you. If I dig down from the top and make a too wide little gully, then they shouldn't be... Ah! Uh-oh. No. Oh, there's an ender pearl. Thank you. Playing a dangerous game. Right, let's sneak a little hole through here. Let's see if we can peek out and see any Endermen. Hello, guys. Hello. Oh, I'm not far down enough yet. Hello. Do you want to come stand here so I can chop you, please? That'd be really handy, guys. Hey, guys. How you doing? Yeah, there you go. You can get me now. No? Can't get me. Oh, there's a gap. I see. Really? Your teleportation skills are that bad? If I break that, then can you get to me? Because there's a gap now. You should be able to. Come on, you can do that. There's a gap. You've got mad skills, Enderman man. You can do this. Got it, guys. Really? Am I going to have to come to you? This is not how Enderman's supposed to... You've fallen off as well. You idiots. What about you? Do you want to... Can you get to me without falling off? They're so dumb. He's just fallen off and killed himself. Oh my goodness me, these Endermen. Idiots, all of them. Ah. Hey guys. Can you get up here? Can you come and get me? Come on. Oh, there we go. Look. Just stay there. Let me chop you. Oh no. Oh, stop jumping off the... Oh dear. Oh. Oh, I need to make it so they can't keep falling off into the void. No. Oh, why do you keep falling off? And you... They're gabbing. Go on, shoot. The reason I'm shooting arrows at them is just because it forces them to teleport, because they get themselves stuck in places that they can't get away from. Come on, just come up here. You can get me. Come on. It's a 3-high gap. You can get in there. Come on. Come on, easy. Easy for a tall, slim Enderman like you. There you go. That's what we want. That's all we need. Couple of... Yeah, perfect. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. Thank you very much for your ender pearl, sir. Ah! Go on, I just need 4 more ender pearls to have 3 stacks. That'll do me. I don't need many, so I need to plant a few trees. Come on, just 3 more ender pearls. That's like 1 enderman with a really good shot on looting, or a couple of endermen with bad looting. Sometimes they don't drop anything at all, though, which is a bit annoying. Come on, give me 3 ender pearls. Go on, you got this, Mr. Enderman. Come on, do this. Go. Come here. Oh my, really? You've forgotten I'm standing here looking at you, swinging my sword. You forget you're angry at me. Come on. Yay, what do we get? Well, 2. We need 1 more. 1 more. We don't actually need 1 more, but for the sake of completeness, I feel like we should get 1 more. There's an enderman down there. And oh, there we go. Look, there's a bunch of endermen and a little cheeky platform for me to hide in as well. Oh, we might even get more than 1 extra ender pearl here. You never know. What? No, he didn't give me any. Come on, guys. Give me 1 ender pearl between 2 of you. 3 endermen to give me 1 ender pearl. It's a good deal. It's good maths. The chances are pretty high, although that's 2 down and no ender pearls. Come on, you can give me an ender pearl. Come on, do this. No, really? 3 endermen, no pearls. Right, you're my last chance, you 2 guys. Come on, let's do this. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's gone. Oh, come on, there we go. Yay, we did it. Chop. Come on, last one. Give me extra. Give me all your pearls, boy. Yay, there we go. We've now got over 3 stacks. Hurrah, we can go home and, yeah, use them to make trees. Okay, so if you've not seen this trick before, I'm sure you all have. You put your 4 saplings like that. You throw an ender pearl straight up in the air like that, and then you bone meal like crazy. And then hopefully you should, fingers crossed, land, woo, on top of the tree, hurrah, and then you can just dig your way down, which is a much easier way of doing it. I know you can dig your way up these, but this is literally the fastest way of getting spruce wood. So yeah, that is why we needed ender pearls, and now we can get loads and loads and loads of spruce and fill up our ender chest. No, not our ender chest, our wood box, hurrah! Well, that's taken absolutely no time at all, and we now have a full sugar box full of the spruce stuff again. I still need to do quite a lot of dark oak chopping, and as you can see from the littered sky, there are lots and lots of things dropping. But yeah, we got more saplings than we started with, so I don't need to worry about those falling and collecting those. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm going to gather some dark oak wood, and then I'm going to do something else. Okay, I've just discovered something by accident that I didn't think was in the game yet. I didn't think it was coming until 1.13, but apparently it's in the game now, but it doesn't quite work the way I expected it to. Normally, if you bone meal the ground, you get bits of grass and sometimes some flowers. And what they said they were going to be adding in the game was that you could bone meal small flowers and get more flowers of the same type. But can you see, I can bone meal that flower and just get loads more flowers, the different types of flowers, but I can get flowers and no grass. This is going to be amazing for flower farms. Look at that. That's absolutely ridiculous. So it doesn't seem to matter what flower I put down to what flower I get back, but that's absolutely crazy. Look how many flowers I can get without all of that horrible grass. Now, I just misclicked there and I got some grass, but that's amazing. I didn't think this was coming in until 1.13, so we can make an absolutely immense flower farm doing this, because we just have to dispense onto flowers. We won't get any grass, we won't get any wheat seeds. That's amazing. And that's going to make life easy, really, really nice for doing big, beautiful gardens full of like flower beds and stuff like that, because you can just go round bone mealing flowers. Oh, that's really good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. A feature that I like. Yay! Thank you, Mojang. You did something right for what? I mean, you always do things right. I didn't say that. What are you talking about? It'd be nice if it wasn't all red and yellow. It would be nice if there were blue and white flowers as well, but the only ones I seem to be getting are red and yellows. Now, that's not to say that's all you can get, but maybe that's just the biome I'm in. I don't know, but it does seem very much like all you can get is red and yellow at the moment. Let's just try that again. Yeah, there's just red and yellow there. Let's make a bit more bone meal. Let's try the blue flower. Let's try the cornflower over here. Yeah, red and yellow. Right, okay, let's just fly over to Slack's biome quickly, because he's in a swamp. So that's going to be different. You get blue flowers in a swamp normally. So let's go over to the swamp. We'll go into what used to be a lake. This used to be a lake. We got rid of all the water. And yeah, just red and yellow flowers. So strange. I wonder why that is then. So maybe that's a bug that they're going to fix in order to get different types of flowers, or maybe they've just added that way to get red and yellow flowers, which is kind of pointless. If that's the case, if that's what they have added in intentionally, it's kind of pointless, because we can already get infinite red and yellow flowers using the 2 tall flower blocks. So, yeah, it's kind of cool though. It's very interesting. Although I've made a right mess in my base now with all of these. But yeah, very nice to know. Thank you. And there we go. That is the last bunch there. I've got over what I needed there, and I've got a load more saplings as well. And now there is loads of dark oak leaves floating about, dropping their saplings, which is good. I've also planted a load down there as well, just to sort of bring that little area to an edge. So I thought what we'd have is some dark oak trees around here. I need to do some work down here. I've started doing a little bit of bone meal, but what I'd really like to do is like have hanging lanterns off the trees and little bits and bobs like that, just to make this look like the edge. So you'll be able to tell this is sort of the edge of the base, and it'll look all sort of wild and natural, and that's the plan anyway. And then we'll probably have a path coming around the outside of the building as well. We probably need a few more trees there, but that'll do for now. Before I do anything else, I've come over to the Guardian farm to repair my tools. My Silk Touch pickaxe and my shovel are not doing too well, and my armour could do with a little bit of a repair as well. So hopefully today we'll have a little bit more luck than we had last time. Let's see if we can do it right this time. So let's throw that, and then we'll go over there and we'll hold our pickaxe. That's that one done. Have we got enough Guardians there to do my axe as well? Let's find out. Throw that, kill those, and grab... Whoa, nearly. It didn't kill them all, though. I thought that would have killed them all. Let's grab another potion. And there we go. That's my axe pretty much done. Right, a little bit more FK, and that'll do my armour. Okay, without exaggeration, I was about 60 seconds before coming back, and it's lagging so much because of it. This thing is too quick. It's too quick. It's not too quick. It's amazing. Right, have we got loads more potions? We have. I only need to do my own armor, really. I don't really need to do much. So let's give that a big throw. And then go over and get it all on my armor. Wow, look at that. And 37 levels as well. My armor's fully repaired. Let's see if I can get a quick flick through on the rest of my tools then and see if I can get those repaired. So there's a bunch more guardians there. Big throw. Right, start on my pickaxe. Yeah, that's that done. Oh, I didn't get my axe and my shovel done. Come on, last one then. Big throw. And shovel. And axe. There we go, almost 100% mended. Very good. Right, now I'm just going to go and brew up a few more of these before I go, because I've pretty much run us out of those. So I filled up that foldable chest with, and there's also 6 extra ones in there as well. We're going to need to fill up this water one at some point as well soon. And I just heard a ghast. I hope he's not in the actual Guardian farm. I don't think he is. I think it's probably outside. Right, time to go. I've had enough playing here. I really need to work on this Nether hub at some point. It's it's not very ideal, is it? Well, I thought before I start anything else, it will be a good idea to come over to the desert and fill up a couple of shulker boxes full of sand, because I'm running pretty low on sand, and if I am going to do the Nether tunnels, I'm going to need lots of concrete, because that's the design that Zloy has basically set for us all. So yeah, I'm going to fill up a couple of shulker boxes full of sand, and then I'm going to get cracking. I thought sand mining was supposed to be peaceful. Hey, pack it in. Go away. There we go. Aside from all of the rubbish armor and zombie flesh that I got from all of the creatures that spawned here at night, I've got myself 1, 2 and a bit shulker boxes full of sand, which is absolutely great. And looking at the area, you'd never know I've been here. Just like the mesa that I went to the other day, no one will be any the wiser that I've came and taken the top layer of sand off here. Right, let's go home. Okay, if we're going to actually sort this area out and sort out our tunnel, the first thing we're going to need to do is actually make our Nether portal in a place that's going to be accessible, and it looks like Zloy's made that pretty difficult. I was coming down to that bit at the end there, and Zloy has built right out into this corridor here, so I'm going to have to go around that, which means I need to move my Nether portal, and I don't want it to go out of sync, which it shouldn't do, because there's nothing else really this close. But I also want to consider where it is in the overworld. Now that we're moving into a new house, the Nether portal probably doesn't want to be here anymore. It's going to want to be somewhere more central, but I don't know where that's going to be. I've got no idea, because I haven't planned out the base like in its entirety. So as much as it's going to be somewhere near there, it's probably not going to be there. But considering Zloy isn't too close to us, I don't think it will matter too much. No, spider, no, go away. I don't think it will matter too much moving it a little bit in the Nether. I think it will still sync up, even if we move it in the overworld as well. Get out! Why is everything in my way all the time? Shoo! Pockets full of rubbish, as usual. Go. Oh, you! Go! Shoo! Out! No! This is not Animal House. It's for Fox, not animal. Fox is not animal. Idiot. Well, that's it gone from the Nether. I guess the thing we need to figure out first is where our tunnel edges are actually going to be, that now that Zloy's made it a little bit more tricky for us. So yeah, I was originally just going to come down these lines here, which means we would have a wall on this block, but as you can see, that's going to bang into what Zloy's done now. So we're going to have to move this bit over by 1 block, and I don't know if that'll affect anything on the inside. I don't think it will. So if we move this entire thing over this way by 1 block, the wall will go along here, which is absolutely fine. We can do that, and we can keep coming. There'll be an entrance, I guess, here that goes into whatever Zloy's building there. And then our portal can either sit on the left-hand side of it or the right-hand side. Now, I would say I'd probably want it on the right-hand side, just so it doesn't interfere with Zloy's. Because if we look at what he's doing, he's got a big portal in there, and I don't want to interfere with it. And there's a button here as well. Right, let's hop in there. Yeah, look, that thing. I don't want my portal linking up with that and interfering. So I'm going to put my portal on this side of the wall, and hopefully that will be okay in the world as well. I don't know. Right, so I'm going to put it there for now. Let's light it and make sure it syncs up okay. Let's make sure... not me. Don't light me. Light the portal. Make sure it syncs up and make sure I'm not going to start linking with some weird random portals. Yep, that's fine. I've come back through the same one. Let's make sure this goes back the same way. And it does. Very good. So now I can work on actually building the tunnel. I don't know whether I'm going to do this area yet or not, but certainly the tunnel down here. And if we get all of this done, if we get all of the tunnel work done all the way down to the Guardian Farm, we can finally actually open the Guardian Farm up for public use and make some money from it. And before I get carried away making loads and loads of concrete, I thought I'd come over to Liara's concrete shop to see if there is any for sale, and there is not. It is all completely out of stock. She's taken away all of the diamond blocks that Zloy had left her, but unfortunately she's not restocked, which means I've now got to go and make loads and loads of concrete, which is great. Absolutely great. And I haven't checked our stock shop profits no, I'm not getting carried away with that. I'm doing building. Now, you may have caught a glimpse of this earlier in the video as I was doing the desert mining. This is my concrete making machine, and as far as I'm concerned, it genuinely is, I believe, the fastest way of making concrete on the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. I know there's loads of redstone things where you can get it to make a big block and then break it all again afterwards. This is faster because it breaks it at the same time, pretty much. So you don't have to, yeah, I think it's faster anyway. I'm prepared to have a race with someone. If someone wants to put a redstone contraption out against this, I'd more than happily have a race. And there we go, a whole bunch of white concrete and a whole bunch of purple concrete, and we already had some purple and some white over there as well, I think. So that should be plenty to get going with. Now we just need to get back over there. Well, I appear to have made a little bit of a boo-boo. I fell through a hole in the floor. Fortunately, I've got my Elytra on and a fire resist potion and a totem of undying, although I didn't need either of those. But I don't have my ender chest on me and I've got no rockets left, so I can't get back. I need to be up there, and I didn't think about it. I just thought, right, I'll glide down to some land, I'll get my ender chest out, I'll get some more rockets, and then I realised I don't have my ender chest on me. I really don't know how I'm going to get back up there other than just making a big pile up and then... Oh, man. Oh, that's so annoying. Oops. There's a lot of mushrooms around here, though. Making horrible janky pillars. Oh, looks like someone else has had the same issue. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Fire resistance time. Someone put lava above me. Idiot. Ah! Stop it. Thank you. Right, now I've got to try and dig myself back, which is kind of in this direction a bit. Oh, there it is, look. Yay! I found it. Where's that nasty hole I fell down? There it is, look. That one. Ah! Floor. Having a floor 1 block thick's not an ideal thing on this game, is it? When you're this high up in the nether. I don't think I got nearly enough purple concrete because I have just run out of it. Oh dear. And I haven't put any windows down the side, which is why it looks weird in this tunnel at the moment, but it's a work in progress. There we go, we've got a few more stacks of concrete. Hopefully that should get us through the rest of this tunnel. We're not doing the entire thing, just that one bit up to my portal, and we'll worry about the rest of it later. Okay, I have done the tunnel. It's not quite the same as Loy's. I've chosen a slightly different pattern for the number of glass panes we have and the regularity of that, only to make it fit, and I've also changed out the glowstone for sea lanterns because I don't have any glowstone, basically. Everything else is in place. The only thing I will say is that I believe that the rail idea was because rail was supposed to stop mob spawning in here, but rail doesn't actually stop mob spawning on Bedrock Edition. I don't know if that's a feature or a bug, but I don't think anyone's actually intending on using the rail for minecarts. So it would be nice maybe to switch this out for ice boat tracks at some point, but regardless of that, I think it's okay. I've basically made the junction so it flows through nicely. I've also created a junction where Loy's new build is at the side over here. And yeah, it's come along really nicely. The only issue I did have is that I originally planned it to be 3 wide, not 5 wide. So my portal that I moved earlier, I had to move yet again, even further back. So that's a lot further back than it was now, but it still works. And everything's good, so we can fly down it. I mean, that's the real advantage of these tunnels, is that, well, they're big enough to fly down. Just a shame they're not quite long enough sweeping curves for you to fly down. I suppose if you're quick enough, you can just about make it. But yeah, I'm happy with that. And now that leads us onto this big area here, which I'm not going to do today. I've had enough of recording videos today. So as usual, I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do please leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!